Hello, hello. Welcome to Leap Taken. This is Mika. Here at Leap Taken, I talk all things witchy, craft related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. And let me use my cute little thing I got from YouTube. Wait, take one. Isn't this adorable? Anyway, my little perk stuff. Anyway, welcome. Um, I'm like, what is in there? That's something else. Anyway, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've already been here. I wanted to do an unboxing today. It's been a minute since I did like a product or a book review or something like that. What is happening? Trying to keep my old school, like a bob situation with a ponytail. Back in the day, man, I would have laid my edges, but yeah, this is it. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about the Comfy Cozy Witch Oracle. Now, I had did a review for this book um, a while ago. I'm going to pull it up on here because I did it on my Kindle. Maybe I didn't. Anyway, the Comfy Cozy Witch. I'm trying to find it, and I'm like, dang, I can't even. Where's the Kindle at? Don't worry about it. The point is, I've been wanting to get these Oracle decks. I am in a process of reading a book by somebody I know who I don't think particularly care for me. Um, but I'm reading it because I'm gonna, I don't know, ironically, is that what the kids say? I paid money and I'm consuming somebody's work just to be mean. I don't know. I got problems. I'm not perfect either. Forgive me. Uh, I'm gonna explain about that on the back end at a later date because y'all will get a kick out of it. But I want to finish reading it first before I say something too crazy. Um, this is what I was looking for: "The Comfy Cozy Witch's Guide to Making Magic in Your Everyday Life" by Jenny Blonde. So the same person who made these cards. This is the cover of the book that she did, and I reviewed this. I was just pulling this up. I'm talking like this, like we just, you know. You never know what video might take off and get a life of its own. And, we make content and you're talking like that was just an off day for you. But now that's how people know you. Moving on. Oh, this is going to be a rambly live. So, anyway, here it is. I broke out the seal. Let's get into the packaging. I'm somebody who cares about packaging. So, this is what we're getting up front, the sides. Okay, this is what the back looks like. The link's in the description. I got them off of Amazon, and I love this design. It's cottage witchy. So first of all, okay, let's presentation wise, this is absolutely stunning. I love this. This is the kind of stuff that gets me. And ignore my hair. I've been saying I'm going to do my nails. It just isn't. They gonna have to do themselves at this point. Anyway, look. Did I ever tell y'all about my thing with rabbits? The book is it color? It is some it's like green and white, not black and white. Anyway, but here's the guidebook. Okay. I'm gonna get into it in a minute. So introduction, getting to know your deck, how to use the deck and guidebook, suggested spreads, the cards. Okay, so this, by the way, copyright is in September of this year. So this is kind of fresh off the presses. I'm going to go through the book in a moment, but we're going to obviously look at cards first. I wasn't even sure what the cards were going to look like. I like it so far. I'm happy with what I'm seeing so far. Okay, first of all, I love the green. This is the perfect green color. If you can see, like, this is perfect. I want my walls drenched in this color. Okay, so let's get into it. So we're going to go card by card because this is an unboxing and I'm excited. So the first card is acceptance, welcome, embrace. I like this a lot. Air, communicate, listen. By the way, the number of cards, it's 47 cards. So this is the air card. Pretty simple. Altar. Ooh, I like this. divination magic, amethyst, calm, wise, autumn equinox, harvest, balance. I'm on board so far. All right, first of all, here's the back. It's with the rabbits. So the rabbit thing, basil, abundance, wellness, perfect. The rabbits, years ago, I used to live in North Carolina. I used to live in Indian Trail, North Carolina. And we would sit down as a family for dinner, and these rabbits would come up to the door. And it was like, they just one day started popping up. It's not like somebody was feeding them, they just started popping up. And they would just be looking at, looking. It was, we sat in front of French doors, glass doors. Um, and it was to the backyard. So it was a gated yard. They somehow squeezed in. I don't know. Those rabbits were there consistently, just coming up to the door, the glass, and they would just be like, looking at us. And they were big bunnies. Bell, clear, cleanse. After a while, my witchy senses went off, and I realized something about those rabbits. They were giving me a message, and it was a muddy time. Things were happening, and they were letting me know, the message was that just continue, continue to speak of abundance, fertility, growth, and all of those things that rabbits represent. It would come through other means. I was understanding what that message was, and once I received the message, the rabbits stopped coming over. Black candle, caution, reflection. That's kind of cool. Blanket magic, soften, comfort. Okay. Blue candle, tranquility, healing. Love that. Book magic. Oh my God, learn, grow. Is it just me, or I don't know? I love this. I love this card. Like, I would have this framed, or like as a, like this entire card, I would like have this like as my phone background or something. I love this. Candle magic, respite, care. Isn't that nice? Wait, is this me? Yeah, y'all see it. Anyway, cat, curiosity, awareness. Chocolate, ooh, indulgent, self care. Mind you, this is the comfy, cozy witch. So you're going to get comfy, cozy ideals and imagery and, concepts and all that sort of stuff. Ooh, cinnamon, warmth, protection. I, I'm kind of into this like a lot. Coffee, energy, motivation. Isn't this nice? I like this. Dear, gentleness, grace. I love the simplicity more than anything. Delight, happiness, believe. I mean, delight is pretty self explanatory. This card is dog, loyalty, commitment. Like, it's so simple, it's perfect. Earth, ground, embrace. This is absolutely, I don't know why, but this is just like perfect for me. Oh, my necklace. This is just perfect right now for where I'm at. Fairy magic, dance, play. This is fire, creativity, strength. And then we have fox, cleverness, deception. I think these are perfect for doing divination because it's so simple. Like, it just, you don't have to spend all your brain power trying to decipher instead of, listening to your intuition. Garden magic, nature, nurture. Gratitude, thank, receive. Ooh. Hearth magic, ooh, warmth, nourishment, adore. Also, something I would have as like a screensaver or like my wallpaper or like, I don't know, a notebook cover. I don't know. Honey, sweetness, joy, intuition, divine, knowing. Isn't this not? I don't know. Again, I would use this image. Lavender, sleep, dream. Lavender is one of my favorite herbs. Magical journal, reflect, write. Meditation, stillness, ease. Okay. And then we have mint, prosperity, luck. Nourishment, grow, share. Okay. Then we have path making, forge, create. Path making. I like that. Rose quartz, self love, romance. Memory, ancestors. This is for rosemary. My favorite herb so far. Lavender, rosemary. Ooh, sacred space, ritual, center. I'm just thinking pulling this type of card if like, I'm like, what do I do next? How do I move forward? What do I do? And I pulled like something like sacred space. I would know to go to my altar. I would know to leave it at my altar. Like depending, you know what I mean? Simplicity, boundary, be. Like, yeah, yeah. Spirit, guides, other world. Spring equinox, newness, fertility. Then we have squirrel, preparation, determination. Summer solstice, light, celebration. Tea magic, friendship, community. What is this? Are these hedgehogs? Yeah, warmth, kindness, embrace. Water, ease, flow, water on a duck's back. That's adorable. But see, it's seeing imagery like that. It's like, okay, white candle, purity, enhancement. Okay. Winter solstice, retreat, darkness. So that was all 47 cards of the Oracle deck. Okay. And again, here's what they look like on the back. It's just like a reverse image with the rabbits. And let's take a look at the guidebook here. Getting to know your deck. How to use the deck and guidebook. I want to see the spreads. Suggested spreads. 1 card question reading. Daily 1 card reading. Cozy 1 card reading. 2 card reading. 3 card reading. Option 1. Option 2. 3 card reading. Shadow ring. Okay, reading. I'm just going 5 card new moon reading. 3 card ancestor message reading. Okay. Long-term reading. Use this reading for long-term guidance from the Comfy Cozy Tenets cards, which serve as more archetypal cards and long-term lessons. Separate cards 1 through 7 from the rest of the deck. Shuffle the 7 cards while asking, what lesson do I need to learn this season? Stop shuffling when you feel called to do so and flip over the top card for your answer. Huh. Now I didn't bless the cards or do anything, but I'm curious. So she said the first 7 cards, right? Well, let me go to the cards and make sure I understand the cards. Okay, I remember reading about the tenets in here. Welcome, embrace, communication, listen, divination, magic. Am I not understanding this? So, oh, they're in alphabetical. Okay, girl, what? She said the first. Hold on. I'm looking at the book. Okay, so first of all, am I tripping? Because am I skipping a page? Maybe are they stuck together? Why does it start at 24 for acceptance? Is this, huh? Girl, what? All right, let me show y'all. So this is the guidebook. Maybe I need to read. Are you seeing where it says like how they're numbered? But the first card in the deck is acceptance. And they're saying is this the card number? I'm asking y'all like y'all know. If you catch this on a replay, somebody tell me what I'm looking at here. Because okay. I mean, I still like the cards. I just don't understand. She said separate cards 1 through 7 from the rest of the deck. Well, what are cards 1 through 7? You don't have them. The cards are not numbered. And the numbers listed in the book start with number 24. Huh? 24. Is this? Charlie, you confusing me. I guess I could go through the book. Now, you know what? Why am I like this? I gotta know what the tenets are because, like, I'm talking about this, but like, it's not making it. Okay, so the tenets are acceptance. That's tenet one. And so I'm gonna pull that out. Then it's simplicity. So why would you put it like this? Hold on. What number is simplicity in here? 61. Was this a misprint? All right. I thought it would be fun. Now I'm questioning everything. All right. Simplicity, reflection. I mean, I haven't shuffled them. They're in alphabetical order. Like, I got so many questions about this, but who am I? Anyway, reflection is, do I not have reflect? Is that, do I not have reflection? All right. Rose quartz, rosemary. Okay. Let's see if I'm supposed to have reflection. No. So what's reflection? Y'all, we gonna figure this out together. What's reflection? Okay, there is no card called reflection. So I guess I'm looking for the meaning of a card that says the keyword is reflection. Reflect, magical journal. Is that it? That's the only thing that says reflect. So I'm gonna go with magical journal. Let me click on reflection tenant number 3. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, I had to go back. She talked about how she keeps track, and that's how, by keeping a magical journal. All right, we got it. We got it. Why am I like this? I don't know. I could not move forward until I understood. One, I want to do this and shuffle it and pull them out, and I want to see. Um, I'm trying to get back to the list so I know I'm doing this right. Like, am I? There we go. Okay. So I need to be looking for that magical book. Is it yeah, magical journal card. All right. We're gonna do this. I need things this to why is my phone ringing? You ever just like you need a fun time, like you need it to come together. This is me right now. You're watching me need a fun time. So I'm gonna have fun with these cards and we're gonna do it together. It was the last thing I do. I'm not upset or anything like that. I'm not like sad. Well, I'm hold on. I'm always a little bit sad lately, but I'm not like on the surface sad or angry. I'm just going, it's just a day, right? I don't know. Delight is the other card. I want to do this spread thing that they're talking about. And we're just going to playfully do it. Like, remember, I haven't cleansed the cards or done anything yet. Warmth. We just unboxed them. Warmth. Okay, so we got warmth. The other one is balance. Okay. Do we have a balance card in here? No. So now I got to go on a hunt for what is balance. So let's find the meaning, a card with a keyword that says balance. I know I probably read something now and I gotta just hunt. I'm just looking at the list of all the cards and the meanings. Balance, balance, balance. Okay. Am I okay? Acceptance, air, altar, autumn equinox. Autumn equinox. Equinox is balance. Is that one card? Yeah. And as far as like, they're not very like, they're a little more bendy than you would like, but like it's not the worst quality or anything like that. Yeah, it's acceptable. Like I'm not these like this is the comfy no, this is a what is it called? The Cozy Witch Tarot, I think, or something like that. This one is a little thicker if you know this deck. They are a little thicker. They're not as if you have that, they're not the same. These are a little thinner. I'm cool with it though. Intuition. Please tell me there's an intuition card. Or yeah, there's one in here. And then we're looking for the tenants cards. Did she say the first what in that thing? Did she say the first seven? Right? It was the first seven. Somebody needs to remember for me. Yeah, the first seven. So intuition was the last one. So what she's saying is you take these cards and you shuffle these seven cards. We won't shuffle like we're five. We're just gonna keep shuffling. And then she said, once you yeah, okay, so this is the long-term reading. Use this reading for long-term guidance from the comfy cozy tenant cards, which serve as more archetypal cards and long-term lessons. Separate cards 1 through 7 from the rest of the deck. Shuffle the 7 cards while asking, what lesson do I need to learn this season? So what lesson do I need to learn this season? Stop shuffling when you feel called to do so and flip over the top card for your answer. So this is, and we're going to look at the guidebook too and see. So I'm not looking, and we're just going to, so I'm supposed to stop when I feel right, as we normally do. Oh, and a card just fell. So I'm going to count this card. So let's see. Autumn equinox. Harvest balance. So let's see, now that we have that, let's see what she's saying about this card. What did she write here? So the little affirmation, not little, but the affirmation says, I embrace the light and dark of each season. I like that. So here's the message for this card. The autumn equinox has arrived, and with it, a season of balance, of recognizing, hold on, let's get the light right, of recognizing one cycle coming to an end for a new one to begin, of embracing the light and the dark, and of celebrating the abundance of the harvest. The autumn equinox also brings with it a season of comfort, of warm meals with friends, and of gratitude. The autumn equinox card is here to remind you to celebrate the accomplishments you've had and to recognize all the hard work it took to bring those accomplishments to fruition. Like the autumn equinox balancing the light and the dark, you didn't get to where you are without both struggles and successes. I know that's right. Embrace how struggles have made you who you are today. This card also may be telling you that right now is a good time to consider reprioritizing the things in your life to create a better work life spiritual practice balance. And there's a prompt. How have my struggles led to successes? Are there areas of my life where I need to better prioritize to create a healthier work life spirit balance? Probably. But I wanted to do this. I'll need to meditate on this a little bit more. I do feel like there is this desire for me to want to have like energy I probably would have had 20 years ago, minus kid, with no kids. And I think in my mind, I should be on that same energy today. And that's everything from like book promotion to even this channel to my present Leap Taken's presence on other platforms. I do feel like it's all or nothing. Like I need to be constantly on And that's the energy thing I'm talking about. But the wisdom of where I'm at now lets me know that's not gonna happen because I don't have the energy for it. And the energy meaning like I just, yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it in me to keep going, going, going. And I think I've also fallen for that belief too that like you have to constantly be accessible, um, to grow your presence online, to sell books, and people kind of just want to be able to see you and ask other questions and do more stuff. And it's like, yeah, no, I realize I can't keep that up. The thing is, my grown lady woman of a certain age knows this, but the Aries, probably a little ADHD, perimenopausally speaking, thinks I can do what I would have done 20 years ago, energetically speaking. And we all need to have a meeting of the minds, all of this version of me in my head, and just be like, girl, we can. So what ends up happening is I feel like I'm not doing enough perpetually. I always feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm not putting enough content out. I'm not, promoting enough. I'm not doing the things that I guess would help with more growth, but I don't have the energy to do. By the way, I know I'm not alone in this. If you're watching this and you create content, you know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if you've been doing it for a while. Like it gets to a point. Like, look, either you find me and you like me or you don't. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm doing the best I can over here. And check out my shirt, Head Witch in Charge. I wait until October to wear this shirt every year. I've had it probably for about 34 years. It's in great condition because I only wear it this time of year. So, my review of the Comfy Cozy Witch, my overall review is because I'm into the concept. I like the cards. I love the simplicity of them. They're cute, cuddly. The illustrations are cute. I get it. I'm connected. It's cozy wisdom. Overall, yes. If you're into hearth magic, cottage witchery, probably green witchery, if you're any of the domesticated magics, as one would say, yeah, I think this is cute to have. I think it's nice, it's cute. I like them. I think I'll probably really use these more than I yeah, I think I'll be using these a lot. At least going into the season is perfect for this time. I'm a little confused about the order, um, and I don't really understand that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not in on the the knowledge. Maybe I need to read this book on how understanding the cards better. Like, why are they numbered in the book starting with number 24? Is there something I don't know? Do I need to read the book? Is there a significance with that number? And I don't know it. Like, I don't know. I'll read and maybe I'll find out. I don't know that right now. But outside of that, I'm in. I'm locked in. I like the cards. I would suggest if, this is your vibe, if you kind of like the cozy witch type vibe, yeah, I would say get the cards. Add it to your decks. I would definitely recommend that. So this would be my unboxing of the Comfy Cozy Witch Oracle, a 47 card deck and book. Um, yeah, it's wholesome. It's comfy, cozy, like she says. But I love her concept. It's very approachable magic where you live your life, right? And you make it, your life magical. And I'm all about that, living a magical lifestyle. So that's what Leap Taken is all about. All right, so y'all, that was it for today. I didn't know how long it was going to take me to go for the cards, but it's been so long since I did a proper review, you know, on this channel. This is my review, so hopefully you guys like it. I want to get back to basics. Everything, it's like I'm in an upside. Well, we all are in an upside down world. The world events that just is taking me out every day, just a little bit more. That's why I'm enjoying playing like The Sims 4 and other little like mobile games on my iPad. Those have been fun. And one of the things that I'm getting into, and I am curious if you catch this, do you would you be interested in watching my gameplay on this channel? But here's the thing, I want to manifest with The Sims 4. So, like, dream life, dream house. They don't do cars, so don't worry about that. But like maybe a certain aesthetic, a witchy room, all those sort of things. Like I was thinking of using that and kind of going through it and manifesting it that way, and just pouring energy to it. And you guys would just watch the gameplay. I would be talking, doing it and kind of breaking it down. And because there's the magic realm aspect, and I have that pack. So if I add, if I, there's spellcasters in here. So, like, what if we, like, I don't know, said real spells during the gameplay, but the Sims is doing something else. Like, wouldn't it? I don't know. I think that would be fun. I'm humoring it. Y'all let me know. All right. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. If you catch this on a replay, I didn't have a lot of action going on today. I kind of just popped on, so that might be why. And yeah, I'm going to go on with the weekend. I got some fun stuff planning. Like, I think I'm going to retwist my hair this week, and I'll be doing like not magic with my hair. Magic is in everything I do. If you have braids or locks or something like that, or if you just braid your hair, just even if you're just braiding it at night and stuff like that for like a braid out or a twist out, say spells while you do it. Speak affirmations, things like that. You'd be surprised what happens when you do stuff like that. All right, so I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Let me know if you have this deck, if you plan to get this deck. And also, since I do need to remember to promote it, oh yeah, and back this side. On this side are all my books. If you're interested, you can go to my website, leaptaking.com, to purchase my books of shadows. The way they're set up is you have front-facing material, and the rest are beautiful blank pages for you to continue your magical journey. All right, so thanks again. Bye.